What's up, y'all? All right. So check it out. This is what's going on. 3-on-3 tournament tomorrow. Let me go ahead and just give you a few of the rules. What's going on, what to expect, all that good stuff. So first things first, tomorrow. I know initially we said from 6 to 9. It's 5 to 8. It's 5 to 8. It's 5 to 8. Show up from 5 to 8. You want to get there a little early? Go ahead. We're trying to work it out to where you guys can go ahead and get in there and shoot around a little bit. I'll know more about that soon. But if anything, make sure you're there at 5 o'clock so we can get the thing started. I'm sure we can stay there a little bit later if we need to, rather than get there super early, because there's a lot of different things going on at the Boys and Girls Club. So just respect that, guys. This is a 3-on-3 tournament, so 3 people better show up. Now, if somebody cancels, you can go on 3 and 2, 3 versus 2. It's not going to be likely for you to win, all that good stuff. You might be skilled enough to pull it out, all that. But you can go on if you are originally on my books, my rosters, as having that third person, but they just bailed last minute. One of the things that you can also do is that when you show up with your 3-on-3 and you start playing and you lose a player for an injury or whatever, we're hoping that doesn't happen. But if it does, you can still go on 3 to 2. But if it gets down to 2 people get injured and there's only 1 person left, then that's a forfeit. To tip off the game, prior to the games, there's going to be a coin toss to see who gets first possession. That helps decide. It's not the jump ball and all that good stuff, but it helps decide who gets what, and it works the same way. So there'll be a coin toss. Be ready for that to decide who gets the first possession. Starting the play, as well as checked balls. When you check the ball, you're checking it from the 3-point line. Anytime you have to clear a ball, you have to have 2 feet past the 3-point line. That's just the way it goes. We encourage us, and especially on that offensive end, where as soon as the defense gets a player and you guys are now the offensive team and you're running out to clear the ball, that whole 1 step past the 3-point line and then passing it back in is not going to work. You have to have 2 feet across the 3-point line to clear the ball. That's just the way it is. Change of possession. The ball changes possession every time there is a score. So after there's a score or a missed free throw or whatever it is, the ball is dead and it goes to the opposite team after that score or after that missed free throw. Length of the game. Length of the game is to 15, straight up, not win by 2 or 3 or whatever it is everyone out there plays, but it's win by 1, first one to 15. Now, there is the 20-minute limit, so if for some reason the game is tied and it's going back and forth, there is the 20-minute limit, and then at that point, it's the first person who scores after the 20-minute limit is the team that wins. Inside of that, it is the first person to 15, and or the first team to 15 is the team that wins. Jump balls tell me that someone's playing good defense, and so we award all jump balls, balls that roll out of bounds and we can't figure out who's it off of and all that good. We know that's good defense, so all jump balls are awarded to the defense. Stalling. Stalling is not allowed, and so if you're out there stalling, the game's pretty much close, but you're trying to wait out that little 20-minute mark, it's not going to happen. If we for some reason see that you're stalling, those referees will go ahead and institute a 20-second shot clock violation, in which they will enforce on you to follow. And that is at their discretion that they can enforce that. Outside of that, we just hope that you're playing competitive and you're not using that weak strategy to try and win. Timeouts. Timeouts are awarded to each team. You get 2 30-second timeouts. This allows you a chance to catch a breath, maybe strategize a bit, all that good stuff. 3 seconds in the lane. There's a little grace period for this rule with the junior hires. So junior hires, when you are going through your portion of the tournament and you guys are playing all that good stuff, just know that that we're going to be a little lenient with you guys. Doesn't mean we're not going to enforce it. We're going to tell you to get out of the lane. But with the big dogs, the 18 and over, you guys know better. And we know, especially with the big boys that like to camp down low, we're going to enforce it, so make sure you know about it. We don't want people camping. We don't like that strategy, all that good stuff. Also note, refs are going to call the fouls, not you. You can help the refs out, you can talk to the refs and all that good stuff. Know that as you talk with the refs, you might be wasting time. Refs are not going to let that go on for too long. I am going to be officiating some of the games, as well as another person who's volunteered, who knows the game well. There's going to be calls that we make, calls that we miss, and your job is just to get over and keep competing. There are no hidden agendas with the referees or anything like that. We want to see just awesome play, and we want to see a respect for the game when you're out there. So respect the referees, respect the game. It's going to be a real good turn. Scoring is 2s and 1s. So 3s count as 2s, 2s count as 1s. That's just the way it is. That's how you score the game. And again, it's to 15. Fouls. Fouls are actually a common foul. So every foul that you get, it's not personal. You cannot foul out. It goes against your team though. So as soon as you get to 7 fouls as a team, then basically the opponent is awarded a free throw after that. Now, you get to 10 fouls and your opponent is awarded 2 free throws. So make sure you're not just out there hacking, because, again, as soon as it gets to that 7 and that 10 mark, free throws are coming. So on shooting fouls, if I'm going up for a layup, someone fouls me and I make it, then I get that point and I get to shoot a free throw. Likewise, if I'm shooting a three-pointer and I make it, then I get those 2 points and I get to go to the free throw line. So it's just like college, just like NBA, high school, regulation basketball. If you get fouled while in the act of shooting, you are awarded a free throw or 2 in the case of a 3-point. At that point, those free throws are considered a dead ball, and the opponent is awarded possession after the free throws. Hope you understand that. Again, we'll make it more clear for you. And again, there's also this in written form provided for you below. That covers all the rules, guys. So we encourage that you come here. Again, we want to thank Grace Hills Church, Alive Student Ministries, for putting this on. This tournament wouldn't have been possible without Grace Hills Church helping support it, fund it, and make it all happen and worthwhile. We encourage you to go ahead and respect the people, respect the game, respect the gym. No kicking balls, let your anger get the best of you. Don't be running your mouth. We're not here to fight or anything like that. We want you guys to have a good time in competing in this basketball game. So make sure you're respecting each other. Prizes. Everybody wants to know about the prizes. So first place in both categories, junior high and the 18 and over, you guys get NBA tickets. Now, here's the thing. It's not a big bummer, but it is something that people would like to know, and it's the only way that Grace Hills is willing to do this. And it's that when you win first place, you automatically get your trophy, and then you get pulled to the side to talk about what days work good for you to go to see an NBA game with the Clippers, all that good stuff. What days, what times, all that good stuff. The reason why it's tricky is because, as you know, we don't know who's in the playoffs. We do know the Clippers are in the playoffs. We don't know when, who they're playing against, all that good stuff. And so that's still in the making. What we're going to do is work with you and trying to find that good game that fits the time frame that all your teammates can go and see the game at once. But outside of that, first place winners do get the NBA tickets, 3 of them, and all that good stuff. Second place, you guys get little medals. You can hang them up in your rooms or put them around you, all that good stuff. Third place, you get gift cards. And so we encourage you to just play your heart out and all that good stuff. It'll be fun. Again, really this is about competing, about basketball, about bragging rights. We're looking to do this every year, if not 2 times a year, depending on the turnout and good stuff like that. So we're glad that you can make it, and we hope to see a lot of cool games out there. If you got any questions, go ahead and email me.